What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is Alex, and today we're gonna be looking at some funny old and new replays on anti-giant bases. I'm gonna show you a couple of different designs, Town Hall 8, 9, and 10. And the first one is by Benny D. This attacker, Chef the Great. Obviously, he's not the greatest chef. Maybe he's the greatest chef, but as an attacker, not that good, buddy. Sorry, this was a crazy fail. He goes in with P.E.K.K.A.'s Giants, and in split seconds, everything dies, and he dropped those heal spells way too late. I gotta tell you guys, I was laughing so hard at this, and I know it's kind of mean, we all have bad days, but I think this is hilarious, because this base is really good. Next one is by Tyrone, Town Hall 9. Again, I've seen this base defend so many times. That Dark Elixir for some reason attracts so many people with Giant Army or with Archer Queen Walk, you know, Archer Healer, and quite often they fail, and they fail really hard. Like this guy, he sends all of his Giants, half of them already gone. There is still, what, about 6 of them left. Unfortunately, they're gonna hit some of those traps, some giant bombs, and the skeletons destroyed all the archers. So now, he decides to, why not drop everything else I have? You know, the Archer Queen, the Barbarian King, the Archers, Barbarians, Rage Spell. Nothing really helped him. Yeah, he's gonna walk away with a little bit of loot, 573, but 3,000 of that is still on the table, and it is almost untouchable there in the middle. I thought that was really funny as well. So again, AK95, sorry buddy, but you're gonna walk away with pretty much nothing. That army cost you a lot more in elixir than you've gotten from this base. So yeah, guys, if you need any of the blueprints for any of these bases, let me know in the comments below. I would love to share them with you. Alright, next one is by TY25. This base is pretty cool too. Town Hall 8. Again, lots of people attack with Giants, so this guy is pretty smart. He sends few Giants first, because obviously there's an opening in the wall. He knows it's a, you know, pretty good opening by design, not by mistake. So he sends few Giants, they all hit a spring trap, dead. He sends the remaining, why not? You know, that's a good idea. Why not bunch up all my Giants, send them right into that Inferno Tower, and use my free spell way too early before any of my troops are actually within the reach of that Inferno Tower. Alright guys, this is funny, I'm sorry, and I know this may sound pretty mean, but look what else. This is what I call a panic mode. He drops the P.E.K.K.A., a bunch of wizards, and oh no, the P.E.K.K.A. goes around, of course. Now he drops his heroes, and luckily for him, the heroes are actually gonna go into the middle, into the core of the base, kind of, right? Because there's still bombs left, there's still Inferno Towers, there's still Expos, and pretty much the entire base is shooting. Those wall breakers were a lovely touch. You know, the last piece of that raid, why not? Maybe they're gonna do some damage, right? Maybe they're gonna explode and take some of that loot, but no way, buddy. Sorry, Child Cat 13. Oh, Sea Wild Cat 13. This is also a pretty epic fail on your part. Once again, guys, I hope you understand. I'm not making fun of anybody here. I'm just enjoying some of these crazy replays because we've been there. Alright, so the next one is by Parham, and this base, I gotta tell you, one of my all-time favorite Town Hall nights, because I've seen dozens of replays, and for some reason, everybody's doing the same thing. They drop Giants like that. You know, why not again? You know, why send them 3-4 at a time? Let's just send them all in, right? This guy's doing something totally crazy. Okay, he drops the poison spell, thinking that, you know, Clan Castle Giant's gonna die from poison. Not really, they're way too strong. Plus, they're moving right now. You can't drop, you know, that poison spell on them while they're moving. It's pretty useless. Now he drops his healers that go right across the entire base, and of course, half of them dead. Well, one of them, the other one is still alive from the air defense. So now, again, the desperation mode. Let's go ahead and drop Barbarians, Archers. He still has his heroes and few spells. Can he get any of the loot on this base? The crazy part is that everybody's trying to get into the middle of this base thinking, you know, that's pretty easy. If I'm gonna bunch up my Giants, put them on those Wiz Towers, they're gonna go smack into the middle of this base, and then I'm gonna snatch that Dark Elixir. Not a chance. This base is so tricky. Alright, look at this. Once again, he drops archers on the right-hand side away from the giants. Look at that poor healer. Healer is trying to desperately come across the map and heal some of those archers. So this guy, again, is really trying to get something going on for him. But unfortunately, there's really no gold in any of those pumps. He is gonna walk away with about 75 or 76,000 of elixir, but it was not worth it at all. What a fail. Minus 26, 19%. I'm enjoying this. Alright guys, and the last replay for today. This is my all-time favorite on this base. Parham, he definitely wins this one. 20 giants. This guy doesn't even have heroes. And once again, look at this, what I was talking about. Why not just drop all of those giants in one spot? You know, what bad could happen possibly to them, right? It's not like there's any of those spring traps or giant bombs or any of those clan castle troops. Alright, so now he realized, uh-oh, I am screwed. Let's go ahead and drop the heal spell. Unfortunately, heal spell does not really work when you hit all those spring traps. It is pretty much useless. So just like that, once again, this guy, oh my goodness, from Indian Heroes, had to, you know, bite his tongue really hard and walk away with absolutely nothing. Alright guys, so I really hope you enjoyed some of these replays. Sorry I've been laughing so hard because, like I said, I really enjoy these ones. And I'm gonna post a lot more if you want to see any of these. And also, like I said, if you need any of the blueprints for any of these bases, please do comment below, let me know. We'd love to share them with you. Alright guys, until the next video, peace out, stay tuned for more, love you all.